And I guess I'll do a little bit of Spyro 2 tonight. 120% done, yes. We went above and beyond. So we'll at least get to see the intro to Spyro 2 and how this game begins. And I'll welcome everyone now who may be watching this after the fact, because I'm probably going to split off into a separate video on YouTube. We had just finished playing Spyro 1, and now we're jumping to Spyro 2. So let's see how this remake of Spyro 2 is. I'm assuming it's up to the same quality as the first.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah! I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
It's always fun going to the beach, right? Yes, but meanwhile...
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't...
This guy's
such a
truly
good
like the
idea.
scientist from Half-Life
Rain
2.
Dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this.
Oh, Hunter.
And teeth like this. And they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
it's working. It's working. I've got a dragon.
Whoa, rough
And
landing.
Spyro somehow gets roped into this now.
Which way's the beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Yeah, maybe the professor could open his eyes, he'd actually see his calculations were totally off.
Well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah!
One of the cool things I like about Spyro 2
Crush, kill it,
is that the
kill
villain
it.
plays a much larger role in the game compared to the first one. You rarely see Nasty Nork, except for like the intro of the game.
Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter!
But we're gonna see a lot more
I'll deal
Ripto in
with
this
you
game.
later.
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute. How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
Aw, poor Spyro and Sparks. There's no rest for the wicked. Alright, so I'm trying to remember if you get the same moves as in Spyro 1. I think it's pretty much most of the basics. So look, we have a little... Now this is something I did mention in Spyro 1.
Hi, Spyro. Welcome to Glimmer.
You get a lot more NPCs in this game that you can talk to, and kind of give you little quests like this.
Can you stop them?
Oh, believe me, Ami, it's gonna be a long, long journey to do all this. Yeah, I guess we could probably do something about that for you. I kind of forgot about this, though. I didn't know the game kind of immediately starts off with some action like this. Come here. I think this is a, yeah, that's more of the little, whatever you'd call them. The enemies that, well, they're not even really enemies, but they are little creatures that give you health if you kill them. Kind of like Firefly food, I guess. So where'd that other guy go? Well, I definitely see the big guy. And like most big guys, you kind of want to burn him more than anything. It's kind of sad, these guys just kind of cower in fear. They don't really actually do much. So, if you see at the top, we're kind of collecting these orbs. I forget what they do exactly. I think they unlock things later on in levels. It'll either be like a door or maybe a power-up. I forget what it will be for this particular one. And also, we're not going to be freeing dragons anymore since we're in a completely different world. But there'll be something else we have to collect. I guess we'll go this way for now. Get some more of these orbs. Or gems. So this is obviously very familiar, collecting the gems yet again.
I'm a friend of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this.
And we kind of already know this from the first game, of course.
That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
What's funny is they do have the fairy in the other game, but they really didn't give it any personality. So now, yeah, she is her own character, kind of. She might be a different fairy, though. I'm not exactly certain. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be the same one. There we go. And there's another character that we're gonna meet soon enough who's gonna be very, very interesting. I'm sure you're gonna have very fond memories of this guy very soon, for those of you that played this before. Oh. Let's get ourselves back up here. Here we go. Good old money bags.
Dragon everyone's talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
Yep, and now this is going to be a very common thing in this game. This guy is always going to meet you on certain levels, and he's going to try to get a certain toll from you to either cross a bridge or do something similar, open a door. I think eventually you can learn moves from him too.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon.
Or that might be the next
Spyro,
game, I don't remember.
You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again when you have even more gems.
This is a very common thing they had in games around this time. Spyro, Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64, of course. They'll kind of have these little characters which would make you collect certain things to learn certain moves or open certain areas.
These gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. It looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
Yeah, so in this game, there's actually going to be some backtracking too, since you'll know we'll get certain abilities later in the game.
To get a good look around, press the action button. Try using action to look around this cave.
So they give you a lot more of a tutorial in this game than they did in the first one. At least I think so. I don't remember getting all these instructions in the first game. Maybe I skipped them though. Or, very likely I probably just forgot about them as soon as they were over. Let's see if we can get these first. Actually, that might be tied to climbing up. So we probably can't get there just yet. Is this the end of the level? What happens is these guys usually open up portals for you to get out of here in this game.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
And in all the levels too, they will give you a talisman, which is your sign for completing the level.
This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the home worlds of Avalar.
Yeah, it's funny. So that's how you get back into the actual hub world. So it's weird they start you off inside a level as soon as you begin the game. Very different from the first game. Let's see, is there anything else we could get real quick? I guess there's some more gems out here. And a little dude. Oh yeah, I have to see what we get from killing all these guys, because that will unlock something. I'm still not sure what it is though. Oh, so it's already unlocked, I think. I guess we got them all.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
Should be simple enough. Oh, and this is funny. So, in this game, they decided to add these little difficulty bars whenever you do a challenge like this. And I remember when I was watching Mike play this game, he would always complain that they were completely inaccurate. So we'll see how realistic this actually is. It's supposed to be the most simple one. So we'll see, of course. Now I'm not sure if that counts as one, the one on the roof. Oh, I don't think we can get up there. So I guess it doesn't count. Now, of course, I kind of went out of order since I tried to get that one, and obviously I wasted time that we didn't have. But it seems like they don't really hold it against you, so that's good.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb,
Any day.
but I like gems better. You take it instead.
And they always do have some kind of weird excuse for giving you the gems or the orbs. Let's see. So there are supposed to be 3 I'm gonna keep saying the wrong lingo here probably, but there's gonna be 3 orbs on this level. But we already know that we're gonna have to backtrack at some point because we don't have the ability to climb yet. So I'm not sure how many we can get just right away. I would think maybe you could get the first 2 at least, but I don't know that for a fact. Yeah, there's some areas we could fly to that I didn't visit. Let's get all these while we're here. Alright, and is there anything else to fly to? Oh, there might be something up there. Let me see. So this was what I was talking about when I said it would be flying a bit more in this game than in the other one. Because as you can see, we have these little power-ups like this which will make us fly for a while. And that's going to be popping up in a few levels in this game. Luckily, unlike the other flying levels, they're not really timed or anything like that.
Eaten my entire crop of gems.
Oh no.
I tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
Alright, so again, get a little bit of a clue as to what to do here, and also difficulty rating. So I forget how this works. I think you could aim in first... Yeah, there we go. To make this really simple.
Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lizard.
Okay. I always forget about that roll move. I'm not sure how we get to this one exactly. Oh, maybe Sparks can grab it. Come on, Sparks, get that for me, please. I might be able to fly in here, actually. That's probably what I have to do. There we go. Alright, let's see where that little guy went. So it looked like they said there were 6 of these. It should be pretty simple to do. Do you have a rock?
You can spit pretty far, Spyro. See if you can spit all the way to the lizard.
I'll take this as a compliment, I guess. That's a strange thing to be saying, but sure. There we go. I hear one.
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press the action button to aim, then press the attack button to spit.
Yeah, we kind of already figured that part out, but thanks anyway. And he's so happy whenever we hit him. See if there's anything else we could go to. Looks like that opens up. Or maybe not. Alright, where'd this guy go? I wasn't paying attention now. crap. I should have not ran ahead. So he was over here. And then... Well, this is totally my fault, I guess, but I wanted to see that real quick. Did he come up this way? Oh, here we go.
You can pick up a rock in your...
What? Oh, I accidentally hit the wrong button. And he's still very pleased. Oh, there he is. Kind of took a while to spawn in for some reason. Oh. Well, he can jump pretty high. There we go. So this is the game where you can actually do that move now. To get the extra height when you're jumping.
You can pick up a rock in your mouth, but...
Oh, he just says the same thing from now on. Oh, there he is. Damn it. How dare he?
Yay! You've saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
Some girl with wings, huh? I wonder who that could be. Couldn't possibly be someone we already know of, Alright. I don't know if he says anything else after that.
As many rocks as you like.
Very generous of you. I wonder if they're used for anything else, like breaking open a chest or something. I don't know if I've seen one so far.
If you can find my friend Twitchy, he'll reward you for helping us out.
I'm assuming that refers to the guy we already found, who gave us the talisman or whatever. So yeah, there is one more orb here, but I'm thinking that you might have to get the climbing ability first. Yeah, it's gonna be related to that, I bet. And I don't think you can just fly in here. It probably doesn't last that long. We could give it a shot, though. But I'm pretty sure that is meant to be an area you come back to later. I wonder if I can open this up. Nope. Let me get to full health here. Or full energy. Now, I really don't think they're gonna let you do this. Is this the right way? Where am I going? It's through here. You might be able to get up there. I'm not too sure. It almost seemed like it ran out quicker once we got closer to it. Well, maybe that was just me. Let me see something here. You actually get over here pretty quickly. Alright, so we can get up here at least. I wonder if you can make it over there. So actually you can get pretty far for running. I'm gonna try it. We at least got those gems, so it is a possibility. Alright, try to get as much of a start as we can. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but it almost seems like that last bit there, it makes it run out a bit faster than it should. Because I guess they probably don't want you to get over there. Oh well, it was worth a try. So let's get out of this level now. We will have to come back there later. So if you're going to be a completionist in this game, you have to plan things out a little bit more for later. And, Moneybags got kicked out.
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
So one of the things that's going to be different about Spyro 2 going forward, and you do get a little icon whenever you completed the main quest line of a level to get the talisman. As you've noticed, there are going to be a lot more cutscenes that take place between Spyro and the other characters in this game. Alora and Hunter, and whatever the scientist's name is, they're going to show up quite often in the game and have little things they tell you about. And you'll learn a little bit more about the backstory behind them and how things got to be where they were, to the point that they ended up bringing Spyro here. But anyway, that stuff's going to be saved for another time. I did want to get a little taste of this game before I ended things for the night, since we finished Spyro 1 a bit early, and hi Spyro staring at me, wondering what the hell I'm doing. Why aren't you playing? But yeah, I'm going to wait till next time before we go any further in this game, because I don't want to start playing this level or this overworld and forget where I left off. So I'd like to thank everyone for coming on, catching the end of Spyro 1 and the beginning of Spyro 2. Your company is very much appreciated throughout the stream of these two games. And I'm going to figure out a way to split this, since I have kind of started two games in one stream. It's going to be a bit weird, but I'm sure I can figure out a way. So, yeah, wave goodbye to Sparks and Spyro. I'll switch things over to the end stream for now. And as always, I'll give my final thanks to Seraph Creed Team Masters N for being the source for stabbers of the stream and the channel. And also, of course, to Fantron for joining today as well. And Silanova, I'll also give a shout out to. It's pretty funny that Fantron ended up signing up today for the membership, because I think today actually was the anniversary mark when everyone else signed up too. So it's kind of funny that they're all going to be on the same date or whatever. So anyway, guys, once again, thank you very much. I'm glad a lot of people like Spyro still. It is cool to see that this game still gets a lot of popularity, even when it was started so long ago. So until next time, have a good night, and farewell.